Is Pakistan going to witness the return of a former Prime Minister to power? No, I'm not talking about Imran Khan, I'm talking about Nawaz Sharif. For weeks, there has been a lot of buzz around his homecoming. His brother, Shehbaz Sharif, has been promising that he will return soon. A few hours back, he confirmed the date too. The 21st of October, that's when Shehbaz Sharif says his brother will be back in Pakistan. He confirmed this in a statement to Geo News. Reports say the confirmation came after a meeting of the PMLN's top leadership, headed by Nawaz Sharif in London. Listen in.
इंशाअल्लाह 21 अक्टूबर को मियां नवाज शरीफ पाकिस्तान तशरीफ ला रहे हैं और पूरा पाकिस्तान उनका फकीदुल मिसाल इस्तकबाल करेगा। लाहौर में इंशाअल्लाह 21 अक्टूबर को मियां नवाज शरीफ पाकिस्तान तशरीफ ला रहे हैं और पूरा पाकिस्तान उनका फकीदुल मिसाल इस्तकबाल करेगा। लाहौर में।
Remember now, Sharif Sr. has been living in exile in London. The 73-year-old was disqualified for life in 2017 by Pakistan's top court. He was then convicted in a slew of corruption cases by accountability courts, and later, after the Panama Papers case, he was declared ineligible to hold public office for life. But he was allowed to go to London on medical grounds, but the man didn't return, and the rest, as they say, is history. So when he returns to Pakistan now, the big question is, will he be a free man? Or will he be forced to face the law? Well, in all honesty, he's an absconder. So when he lands in Pakistan, reports will say that he will be arrested by all means. But the arrest may be short-lived, because his party is trying its best to quash the cases against him. In June, when it was still in power, it passed the Elections Amendment Bill. The bill was aimed at a limit, the lifetime disqualification of lawmakers to 5 years. This was the limit imposed, and empower the Election Commission of Pakistan to announce election dates unilaterally, without having to consult the presidents. Observers say that the bill could possibly pave the way for Nawaz Sharif's political comeback. But what about the charges against him? How will they be dropped? Well, for this, the Shehbaz Sharif government tried passing another law, the Judgments Review Law. The law was aimed at making Pakistan's Supreme Court review previous judgments and orders. Too bad the Supreme Court struck the law down. Courtesy Umar Ata Bandial, the Chief Justice of Pakistan, who doesn't get along too well with the Sharifs. But he too is retiring soon. So the PMLN has enough time for political maneuvering, for making efforts to save their party supremo from law. And if he does escape the law, will he contest polls too? Well, he certainly intends to. In fact, his brother has already declared him the PMLN's PM phase, the prime ministerial candidate. He said he will rule the country if the party were to return to power. So clearly, this is all well planned. The PMLN has already cleared most obstructions for Nawaz Sharif. It has paved the way to ensure a smooth return. To discuss this and more, in fact, now I'm being joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik. Now, Anas, this of course is big news. The question is Nawaz Sharif returning to Pakistan? If yes, will he be arrested?
That's the bigger question, Priyanka, right now. You don't know what happens to Nawaz Sharif when he gets back. As they say, there's never a dull day in Pakistani politics. It is presumed or hoped or believed that his party will be moving to the Supreme Court, seeking the fact that him being declared as a proclaimed offender, that being quashed, so that can pay for the return, and ease up his return to power or his return to the country without him getting arrested. That is what his party aims. But at this point of time, as things stand right now, as in when Nawaz Sharif gets back to Pakistan and passes through that immigration counter, he is liable by law to be arrested. His party says that as in when he lands back in the country, he will be given a mammoth of a reception. Now, that would really be testing two things: one, the law, the judiciary, and of course the intent of the caretaker government, or as to how much they would want to ensure that the law is followed in letter and spirit.
Now, Anas, what are the chances? This, of course, is the next big question. What are the chances of him being the new Prime Minister of Pakistan?
that is there. That's all up in the air. It depends. It is all subjected to his this current conviction that as it stands he remains a proclaimed offender. So in case if that also gets set aside, that paves the way. Nawaz Sharif would want to come back and take charge as the Prime Minister. His party has been exclaiming that as well. And they've sort of given the return of Nawaz Sharif that trump card that as soon as he comes back, everything will be back to normalcy. The chances are there. They're definitely there in the absence of Imran Khan from being part of the political sphere as we speak. So it would be interesting as to what relief, if at all, he's able to secure from the higher judiciary that can possibly pave way for his re-election as the fourth time Prime Minister of the country. Priyanka.
Right, Anas, thanks for those updates. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.